Hi, my name is Amy. I'm an instructional designer working with the College of Continuing Education at the University of Minnesota. One of the things I really enjoy doing as a course designer is helping instructors use new teaching tools and methods. In this course demonstration, you'll see an example of how an instructor uses the database tool in Moodle to have the class create a collection of resources, one that they use for a final project. As you watch the demonstration, keep in mind how these ideas may apply to your course. Here's an example of a database. The class created a database of resources, and they actually used those resources for their final projects. So they received instructions in the syllabus and a little guidance on how to use the tool here. They began by adding an entry each time. So they were to add an entry to this database 3 times during the course, and there were 3 different assignment types that they could choose from each time that they added an entry. So you can imagine doing this in your course and replacing your assignment types here. So the first thing the student would do is decide what type of assignment they were going to complete, and then they would enter brief findings and the content depending on which assignment they chose. So they'd either write a review of an article, a summary of what they learned when they interviewed a professional, or what they learned when they did an evaluation of a performance improvement. So you can imagine this sort of thing in your course, to just change the fields to customize them to what you were talking about in your course. And you can also have them select certain topics that apply to their project here. And here again, you would just change those topics for your course. They enter their name, which was necessary for grading purposes in this course, but is also useful if a student finds something they really like from one of their classmates. They can then do a search and find something else from that classmate. So let's take a look at how the search feature works in the database tool. What's really nice is when you identify topics or identify resource types or assignment types, then you can search against those fields. So if I wanted to find all of the items that my class added that had to do with the business case and outcome metrics, I could choose those 2 topics, save settings, and then I would receive a list, 19 of the 52 items that had to do with those topics. Let's take a look at what the fields look like and how the database is set up before the entries are added. So this is something that a course designer or developer would do for you after having a discussion about what you want to build in your database and what it is you're trying to organize. To learn more about the Moodle database, email the OES team. Thank you for your time and attention.